Franco Colapinto is officially returning to Formula One. As of a few minutes ago, it was announced by Alpine that Franco Colapinto will replace Jack Doohan starting at the next race and has made the step up for the next 5 races. This has been a wild day for Alpine, given the fact that this morning we found out that Oliver Oakes, the team principal, had stepped down and that his duties would be taken over by Flavio Briatore. There have been rumors swirling since before the season even started that Jack Doohan was going to be replaced by Franco Colapinto, and a lot of that was highlighted by the fact that Franco was released from his Williams contract in order to become a reserve driver for Alpine. One of the things that is kind of interesting about this timing is that when I was in Miami for the race, I did go listen to James Vowles speak, and he was asked about Franco Colapinto. He said that he and Franco actually still speak every week, but that he believed that the opportunity for Franco at Alpine was his best shot to getting back on the grid quickly, though I'm not sure that James knew how quickly it would be. Driver swaps like this are always kind of a bittersweet situation. Jack has been a part of the Alpine family for a very long time and has waited for that seat for a very long time as well, but obviously he's had some pretty unfortunate luck at the start of the season and has not managed to really bring home a good performance. But it is unfortunate to see a driver only have 6 races to prove himself, especially one that's been a part of this team in terms of developing the car, working in the sim, working with the team as a whole for as long as he has. However, last year we did see that Franco had a large amount of talent, and a lot of times this comes down to this idea of a talent ceiling. When we talk about 2 drivers and compare the 2 of them, especially when they're young and inexperienced like this, we talk about a ceiling in terms of which of the drivers has more potential to be developed over time. We did see, comparing Franco Colapinto's run with Williams last year to Jack Doohan's run this year so far with Alpine, that Franco does kind of point to having that higher ceiling, and that he might be a more longer-term talent for a team. Additionally, when we saw Franco perform as well as he did last year, it was at a point that it was already too late for teams to commit to having him as their driver. Most of the seats were already taken up, and we saw Alpine luck out by signing him as one of their reserve drivers. Again, this is most likely a move that can be credited to Flavio Briatore in taking over. And I think we're going to see a lot of shifts when it comes to Alpine as a whole. The fact that we're actually seeing Franco be announced not only as a replacement, but also with a cap on how many races he's committed to, points to a shift in the culture that was absolutely expected when we saw that Flavio was returning to Formula One. This is someone in the world of Formula One who is known for blurring lines on what's acceptable and what's not, and also known for creating environments where you want to win by any means necessary. So it'll be interesting to see, especially given how many sponsors Franco brings to the table, if he gets past these 5 races and what that looks like, and how well he performs. So I'm curious what you guys think. Are you sad that Jack's leaving? Do you think he should have been given more time? Or are you excited to see Franco return to the grid? And maybe that's an and. Maybe those 2 things aren't mutually exclusive. But given the decision, do you think Franco lasts more than the 5 races he's been committed to? And how do you think he'll perform starting next race?